Hi everyone, this is Liam. The reason I'm making this is, are you getting the results? Are you putting in the time? Get the clarity in your life, whether it's your mental game, your emotional game, your physical game, your financial game, your social game, your spiritual game, whatever that aspect of your life it is, or multiple aspects of your life that you want to work on. Get clarity there. What is the progress that you're looking to see? That's the first step. Then come up with a plan. Draw out. Here, I'll show you. This is where I drew out 24 hours in a day, with me getting 8 hours of sleep, with me getting 6 hours of sleep, building in the sleep time, building in meal time, building in some break time, building in work time. When do I have to actually devote to the other things, the other aspects of my life? This is for a weekday that I need to work on or that I want to work on. Because we only have 24 hours in the day. That's the same for you and that's the same for me. So figure out what it is. You need to prioritize what you want to do, the results that you want to see, and then you've got to make it happen. And you've got to do it in a way that you're not trying to reach for the stars. You're not trying to achieve the stars, I should say, on day one. So little baby steps. Break it down into micro steps so that you can have consistency and that you can build up. If you are here and you try and get here, you'll burn out after 1, 2, 3 days, maybe even a week. But your willpower, your drive only lasts so far. What the key is to do it in small enough increments that it feels ridiculous, that it feels that it's so easy that you cannot give yourself an excuse not to do it. Let me give you an example, something that I learned from a very interesting TED Talk. And that is, don't set out to read a book, especially if it's a big book. Don't even set out to read a chapter. Don't even set out to read a page. Set out to read one word. There is no way that you can come up with an excuse why you're not going to read one word. I mean, let's be real, right? For 99.9% of the situations, there's no excuse why, if that's something that you've said is a priority for you, that's important for you to improve the quality of your life, that you can't go out and read one word. Well, guess what? You'll read one word, and then you'll read two, and then pretty soon you'll read a paragraph, and then you'll read a page, and then you'll read a chapter. And guess what? If you set out to read a book and you don't finish the book, guess what? You're a loser. You're somebody who doesn't finish what they started. You're not a person of integrity. That's not a good feeling, and that's not something to help you boost your confidence. But if you set out to read one word and you read one paragraph or you read one page, you're a winner. You're somebody that has follow through. You're someone who has commitment and is demonstrating to yourself that you are somebody that gets things done. So take your goal, break it into micro pieces that seem so ridiculous that you can't not do it. If your goal is fitness related, set a goal to do one push-up, one sit-up, walk for 1 minute. Whatever it is, make it so small that you can't not do it, because you are going to want to try and sabotage yourself. Why is that? Because we're lazy. Our brains are programmed, our bodies are programmed for the path of least resistance. We're set to save energy. We're set to not try and think, because it's easier for us to work on autopilot. We only have so much energy, and our brains and our bodies is always saying, what if a lion comes? What if a tiger comes? I need to have excess energy, or I need to be ready for the next task. And so we try and go for the route of least resistance. And how do you bypass that? You got to automate it. You automate it through habits. How do you create a habit? Being consistent over time. How do you be consistent over time? Make it easy for yourself and give yourself rewards. Stimulate the dopamine factor in your brain. Make yourself feel good about the tiny progress that you're making. Because guess what? If you can keep up tiny progress for 21 days, results from studies have shown that you'll be able to internalize that new habit and it'll become part of your routine. And that's where you're really trying to get to. You're trying to get to the phase where you have internalized it to the extent that it's now part of your DNA. It's part of your identity. You are the kind of person that does X. You're the kind of person that does Y. You're not somebody that occasionally exercises. You're an athlete. You are somebody that has a high sense of physical excellence, that you are someone that eats well, because that's who you are. And so that's where you want to go. So to circle back, what we're trying to do here is say, what is it in life that we want? Let's break it down into pieces. And let's say, I only have so many hours in a day. I'm going to prioritize. I'm not going to try to do everything all at once. I'm going to focus on one or two things and I'm going to do those things well. And I'm going to do it in little pieces so that I prove to myself that I can do it, so that I internalize it as a habit, and that I can then build up from there. Start up for one push-up, and in a number of weeks to months, you'll be doing it in a much higher level. So don't try and do too much at once, and know that the actions that you consistently make today, that you consistently make in this moment, are what is going to have a huge impact on the quality of your future life. And so if you're not where you want to be today, I say check in with who you are today and see, who do I want to be? What do I want to achieve? What do I want to have in my life? And then get after it, and you can do it. I believe in you. You have what it takes. If you found any value in the discussion today, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and press the bell mark so that you get notifications. And if you click like, it'll help me know that you like this video. So thank you. I appreciate you, and I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you.